Hey everyone, it's me Josh, and welcome to the fan audio commentary for the sequel to the 2000 classic film, X-Men 2, X-Men United. Um, Now, as you can see, I don't have my camera on. I am going to turn it on. I'm doing this a little differently than I usually do. Um, so yeah, here we are, and I'm going to, before I get started, I'm going to make a couple of rules. Um, um, Rule number one, no hate comments. No, all the rules applies to yesterday. Oh yeah, we will start soon. So yeah, all right. So yeah, let me just start. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, mm, mm, hang on, guys. Well, where's the uh, mm, everyone, we'll get started really quickly. Rules still apply from yesterday. Right now, we're just gonna get started. My moderators, could you guys um keep watch for the comments? Yeah. All right. I'm going to get started with um X2 X Men United. Okay. All right. All right. We now start with the Fox logo. I'm watching this from my phone, if anyone is wondering. So yeah, um, we start once again with the Fox logo. Still love the Fox logo, and we have another time where it fades out and we see the shade from the X. We get the Marvel logo again. Um, Pretty cool. Always cool seeing the Marvel logo. And we have another narration from Patrick Stewart himself with this cool opening and with this awesome theme from John Ottman. And so, yeah, there we are. So you see the title sequence, Fox, in association with Marvel Enterprises Inc. Um, like this title sequence here. Now this sequel is considered to be one of the best sequels of all time, and it is for all the right reasons. And we are now at the White House, the introduction to Nightcrawler, who I think Nightcrawler was one of the best characters in the movie, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Um, so yeah, he's one of the coolest characters in this movie, and I just think, yeah, he's a cool guy. Um, there he is. We see the president and with his secretary. I think that's a cool moment. Um, Security guard. Um, and you hear the noise. This sequence is pretty cool. I like the sequence. It's cool. Um, seeing Now this scene was pretty cool. He is seen as a demon to people. From the British Visual Checkpoint. This awesome scene with Nightcrawler is awesome. I think it's a cool scene. I think it's fun. It's not clear. Um, just the action in this scene is pretty cool. I love the action in here. Just pretty nice, you know. Um, yeah. Telling them lock the place down. We're at the White House. This action scene is pretty cool. I like this scene. It's pretty good, pretty awesome. Don't shoot there. This scene, he disappeared again. Alan Cummings as Nightcrawler, I think, is pretty cool. And so yeah, and he goes and he grabs the one guy. Oh my gosh! In slow motion, Nightcrawler just coming in, fighting everyone. That's pretty that's pretty fun, and I think that scene is just really good. I know, notice I have only two people watching me now. In this sequence, is and he's about to kill the president, but boom, he disappears again. And now we cut to Alkali Lake. Yeah, we cut to we are here at Alkali Lake. And the action is just awesome. And I think we get some awesome shots here of this awesome shots of memories of Wolverine's past. Pretty cool to see that here. It's really nice to actually see that here, and yeah, it's just fun, you know. And you see the wolf. Uh, it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. I do like seeing that, of course. That's pretty sweet. Um, and you see the wolf. Uh, so hang on, guys. Checking my comments. How do you go live? And hi, hey Josh, hey Callie, hey Hockey Guy One. How was my New Year? Was good, and thanks. We're at 33%. I will have to charge it up. But here we are. Reintroduced to Storm, and Storm's teaching the kids. I think that that seems cool. Is awesome. Hey Peter, and he spits out his tongue, and wow, already not here. Um, pretty pretty fun scene, you know. We have Jean Grey and Cyclops. My main issue with Cyclops in this trilogy is that I do like him, but Cyclops doesn't get a whole lot to do. This is my third commentary. Um, hey all. Um, Now this is just wow. They're gonna kill him. And the movie's total is 2 hours and 13 minutes. So yeah, Gene's having a headache. Now yeah, X-Men is awesome. I do agree with that. X-Men is awesome. It's an awesome franchise. You can't get enough. You can't get enough of the franchise. X-Men is awesome. It's badassery. Mm. Now this moment with Jean Grey talking about all this, she's been having headaches and she gets the feeling that something bad is going to happen. And Cyclops says that he will not let anything happen to her, right? But she dies. And so yeah, she dies. Spoiler warning, by the way, which we will get there. Storm, and we get these two boys. They're being rude. They're talking to John, who is played by Aaron Stanford, and Aaron Stanford is awesome in this role. Um, and the back one's just looking at her. Bobby is right there. he takes he takes um he takes the Empire about to use his fire powers. Ooh, and it burns him. And Iceman helps him. And now we have the reintroduction of Professor Xavier, aka Captain Picard, who I find Patrick Stewart to be really great in this role. Yeah, just this scene here alone is make what you feel that, and it's just really nice to see that. Always good to see Professor Xavier in the X-Men movie. Now, I will read the rules off. No one is allowed to join. Any hate comments or inappropriate comments are not welcome. No trolls are allowed. If you have a question, they're only related to the movie and be age appropriate at all times. And the next time you feel like showing off, don't. Oh, 0 viewers. I gotta keep this interesting. I can't let you guys see the movie, but I am explaining about this. And we're back at the school again. I think going back to school is awesome. We there. Yeah, I love Xavier's character a lot. He is a cool character. He's great. You know? So yeah, if I'm not answering the comments right now, then just alright, then sorry. Yeah, the action here in this movie is pretty good. But to all my moderators out there, if you're watching this, I want all my moderators to make sure that we don't have any hate comments throughout this. And now we're introduced to one of the best villains in the X-Men series, Colonel William Stryker, played brilliantly by Brian Cox. I think Brian Cox was just great in this role. and he he pulled it off, and he pulled it off. And you think that's, yeah, it's Senator Kelly, but Senator Kelly died in the last movie, but he's being imitated by Mystique, and so yeah, that's pretty cool. But the president is just the president is just, and we also are introduced to Kelly Hu, aka Lady Deathstrike. Now, Lady Deathstrike's character, I find her to be pretty cool in this movie, but it's just the main thing I have against her character is that she doesn't she doesn't get anything to say at all, and I do think that she that does take away me from knowing her as a character. Um, but it'll be all right though. I'm not one of the haters on it. Okay. Now I'm still here, guys. I haven't left. Oh, we got 3 viewers watching. The comments are, if we're allowed to do our jobs, Mr. President. Now, development on this movie began shortly after the first film came out and was a success. So the script writers, David Hayter and Zach Penn, they wrote separate scripts and they combined what they felt to be the best elements of both scripts into one screenplay. And so Michael Dougherty came in, and Dan Harris, they came in, who also wrote Superman Returns, which honestly I do love. I do love Superman Returns, but I don't love it as much as I used to now. Because now I find more and more problems upon rewatch. If anyone out there loves Superman Returns, all right. Now this scene was kind of funny though. I do admit it was funny. And the plot is inspired by God Loves, Man Kills, and I do like that they actually went to the comics for this one. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Just and this movie came out in May 2003 with a budget of $110 million and made back 400. Now this scene with Rogue and Bobby, they're trying to kiss. She's telling him that she doesn't want to she doesn't want to hurt him, and Rogue says, "I'm not afraid." And you get some, and and you have Logan again. Logan is back in this, and and we have Bobby. Just the return of Wolverine is in this movie. Hugh Jackman is always great seeing him, Mr. Hugh Jackman in these movies. Like I said, it's going to be very sad to see him go. But whoever plays him next, I will be comfortable with it. I will be fine with it. So far, we have no comments as of the moment. You guys keep the comments coming. I like getting the comments. It's awesome. We have Jean Grey again. I do love seeing Jean Grey, and just this the performance of Famke Johnson and these two are really good, and just yeah. And so yeah, I do think that this sequence is pretty cool. So yeah. It's good to see everyone back. Cyclops. I, I I am very happy that they give Cyclops more to do in X-Men Apocalypse, because it is really cool to have him get more to do, because as much as I love Wolverine in these movies, I feel like Cyclops should be the one leading the team with Wolverine. You know, I see what John Avenger is said in his X-Men 3 review. Cyclops should be the leader. And I was hoping in with X-Men 3, which I'll do the commentary on tomorrow, that he would come in and be one of the main characters and get the chance to help fight. As you see through the marketing of the X-Men 3 posters, but he gets freaking shafted in the first 20 minutes. And yes, I do know that that was mostly due to the fact that Superman returns, but let's talk about this scene at Plastic Prison. The security guard, Magneto, Gandalf, again, is freaking awesome. And this sequence is pretty cool. I do love it. Hang on, guys. But I like to have one final talk with the machine and with here we are in Cerebro again. Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman. I do like these moments. I do love that. Now Storm and Jean, they are going to find they are fine I was out and about. And well, glad you're here, M4 Movies. And here we are with this moment. You want me to leave press? No, just don't move. Wow. I love the effects of Cerebro. That when they're finding all the humans are in white and the mutants are in red. I was very happy that they brought Cerebro back for the prequel trilogy. So if I was to watch the X-Men movies, I will still go in release order. I'll still go in release order, but I'll just take X-Men Origins Wolverine out. We're not as long as you think, Logan. Just amazing cinematography. And the budget was more bigger, so the CGI looks very impressive on here. It looks very impressive. So yeah, I do see that and they find Nightcrawler. I I love Nightcrawler. Is in this movie. One thing that does suck though is that we don't get to see him until X-Men Apocalypse. Sorry about that. I'm doing fine. I gotta eat something as I do this. Yeah, morning. But this scene was pretty cool. I do love the scene here. Sometimes the mind needs to discover things for himself. Yes, the complete animated X-Men series, it should be on DVD. It should be on DVD. I don't know. It probably is on DVD. I do enjoy this moment. Here, Deathstrike. You're welcome anytime. But I do like this sequence though. It's pretty cool. Oh, and there's Mystique. Aloha, Brady Alex. Aloha. And now Mystique is going into the computer files about Stryker. That was funny when she imitated Brian Cox's voice. This is awesome. Mm. Just everything about this moment is the freaking truth. Just very nice. So and she's getting all of the data and stuff about the guy. She's going to Cerebro. Cerebro 1, Cerebro 2. What? That's a different. And just this just this whole sequence is pretty awesome. I do love the sequence. It's classified. And that here she comes. Here Deathstrike is. Kelly Hu as Deathstrike. I think she's a great choice, but sadly they don't give her a whole lot to do. They don't give her any lines of dialogue, as I should say. That's my main thing I have against this film is that they don't give her anything to do. Do you ever support your subscribers or comments on? Yes, I do. Yes, I do comment and support videos. I do comment on videos and I do like their videos, but most of them I don't comment on because I have a whole thing of videos on my YouTube watch layer list. So, but yeah, anyways, I do support my subscribers. Now this scene with them finding Nightcrawler this is a cool scene. I like this moment here. It was really nice that they actually showed that sequence. Nightcrawler. He's a teleporter. You know? And he's speaking in German. That's funny. Sure you don't want to come down? And Storm uses her powers. And it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do like this moment. And she stopped him from falling. This scene was hilarious. But I love the development of Nightcrawler. He feels sorry for those who see him as a demon, and this character, I thought he's very cool. Yeah, and just this scene is pretty good. I love it. I do and enjoy these moments. Um, and I and This movie, Roger Ebert said he was impressed by how Bryan Singer was able to handle so many characters in one movie, but he felt like the story didn't look. The story lives up to its potential. Mr. Roger Ebert, may you rest in peace. Um, the story and the ending is one of the coolest cliffhangers, which we will get to. I do enjoy this. Now, now, fun facts for you. Originally, the original version of X2 was rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America, or the MPAA, and due to more violent scenes and so yeah, I do enjoy this scene. We see his origin in his dream, and that was frightening, and he's scared when he first gets his claws. I like that he's scared. They handle it so well in the movie. That's awesome. We have the one mutant who doesn't sleep, so that's pretty cool. And so yeah, I do think that's a cool moment. But yeah, the sequence is pretty good. I love it. Yep, the original cut of this movie was rated R. I will, I will continue to support. But yeah, the sequence I thought was pretty cool. I love the scene. And we now get to Cyclops and we get to Cyclops and Professor X. But this moment is pretty cool. I do I do enjoy this moment. It's pretty nice. So and we now get this new scene with Magneto and um Charles. This sequence is pretty intense. Well, Brady Alex, I just commented on your late one of your videos, so yeah. And this conversation with Iceman and him about and Wolverine about Rogue. That's this movie has a lot of cool moments as he eating ice cream. I think that's a great moment there. And so yeah, just this movie has a lot of great moments. And it not only makes the movie better, it also makes the film better. So yeah, the this whole scene, them talking is it's pretty cool. I do like this scene. It's really nice. Just pretty cool. I'm sorry, Charles. I couldn't help it. What have you told Stryker? Everything. Now, the look that he has is pretty intense. This thing is very intense. The war has begun, and he tries to escape, but he can't. Mhm. And this moment was pretty cool. Death Strike and Cyclops just whooping people. He does get an awesome moment, but sadly, he doesn't get anything to do. And she knocks Cyclops out. This scene is pretty intense. There were some deleted scenes that got cut out of this movie, and they have to cut a few seconds out for it. Now, this is the scene I'm on now. Is when the Strikers men just raid their house and they attack the sleepless boy first. This attack scene is pretty good. Whoa! Just this sequence is also pretty cool. I do love the scene. um, it is an awesome moment in the film, and I just think that it's a fun moment. It's great. Just the whole moment, and Shadow Cat, and she's running away. Mhm. But yeah, enjoy I do enjoy this moment. Um, Bobby is trying to figure out what's going on, and a soldier comes to attack, and Wolverine got some classic line. You picked the wrong house, bub. Now this sequence is pretty intense. We're shooting up everything, and Stryker's man, the one mutant screaming like ah, and just this moment is one of the most intense moments. hmm And he's about and Wolverine is about to unleash full power. And you all right? Just and here we are with the Raven School, which is the scene I'm on now. I'm at 37 minutes. is that is awesome. I got a kick out of watching seeing that the first time I looked at the film. Wolverine. This action sequence is also was really directed well. It was really choreographed well, and just the way it's done well just is amazing. It's just wow, and just pretty intense. And I do love this action scene. And the police they just seems they got him, and Bobby and John. Bobby's looking for Rogue, and John is said he doesn't know, and he's going to find him. And they're all running through. Um, just this moment here is pretty cool. Colossus helping him there, and just it's an awesome sequence, and I do love the sequence with Colossus just turning metal, and he's waiting for him to. This is what I like about Wolverine. He doesn't take the jerks, and now we have Anna Paquin's Rogue and John, Bobby and Iceman. They're trying to run, but boom, you have to run, and just yeah, it's intense. And they find their way out through that place. And so our soldiers come out, and we have once again Stryker, Brian Cox Stryker. This man knows how to play this character very well. They can't escape until Wolverine shows up. That was cool when he just jumped out, came out of nowhere the way he did it. And just yeah, that's just shining the lights at them, and he has them go in there, and you want to shoot me? Shoot me! Don't shoot them. Not yet. And this when Stryker doesn't tell him anything about his past, this sequence that here is just probably this scene. Brian Cox just did a great job. The way this attack on the school was shot, the way it's edited, and the way John Ottman came in and scored so wonderfully with Bryan Singer. It's pretty cool. Guys, it's okay. And Pyro just doesn't give a crap. When he turns then turns at the end of the movie, that is the coolest. And Ice is about to surround them both. And this guy, I love what they do with Stryker. This guy, Stryker, they just tell you, it shows you that he is just evil. This guy is evil. And that is intense. He's evil. Pure evil. And he doesn't care. All he just wants is revenge. And that in the scene with the Ice thing, he says, God will be fine, and Rogue says, we won't. And so and Stryker's about to blow up and destroy the Ice. They're all about to escape, and just this moment here is just, I'm still on here. Whoa, he blow up the Ice with one of his own grenades. And this moment here is just a cool moment. And just this moment here is really something. It's a cool moment. Um, and they raid Cerebro, and they're about to go into Cerebro, and we dash some scene over. Now we gotta get back to the good stuff. Hey, Future, I'm watching you, Matt. Okay, moderators. I need all moderators on here to find any gross comments and block them. I just blocked the one comment, and just they're all driving, and Pyro says I don't like uncomfortable silences, and then just the way that was funny. And DX phone. Mm-hmm. And just, yeah, I do. Anna Paquin's performance, Sean Ashmore as Bobby, all the actors here are just great in the scene. The way this movie is written is pretty well done. I think Michael Dougherty and Dan Harris, they did a great job with the script. It shows they do amazingly well with the script. They know how to do it. um, yeah, this sequence is just pretty intense and pretty mesmerizing for it, and I do think that it's just amazing. Welcome, Professor, and they're just that was just stupid. I love this character Stryker, that because he is a villain, one of the coolest X-Men villains, and the way he just does what he does, that I thought was pretty great. Um, just yeah, I thought it was fine. Just this intense moment here is just pretty crazy. Originally they were going to have Beast in this movie, but they didn't, and we have another cool scene with Mystique, but Mystique is not in her makeup. Boy, this moment here. She's not in the makeup, but yeah, she plays Mystique and she plays Grace. So that was pretty cool. No trolls on here. You're breaking the rule if you are a troll. If you're a troll on here, which is a YouTube hater, you will be deleted. And we are not getting any questions. There's some moment here when she stabs the guy with the needle. That's pretty cool. And just this movie is filled with action, and it's pretty awesome. And she goes back into the makeup. And we are back with the not a hater. He was just saying you're a legend. He's a troll. I know haters on YouTube when I see them. You want me to cure some mutations now? This this scene with Brian Cox and Patrick Stewart, where he cannot get into anyone's mind. This is pretty cool. And with Lady Deathstrike, I wish Lady Deathstrike could have said something in this movie. That way I can know her more as a character. I know she's one of William Stryker's villains, but if you don't have any dialogue for a certain character, then you're not going to have me care. But in Psylocke's case, which X-Men Apocalypse, where we get to see Psylocke for real, I thought it was fine. But with Deathstrike, she should have said something. She should have said something. And he's about to give her the same exact claws as Wolverine and with the needle. And just this moment is one of the most intense moments in the film. So far, I have one viewer. He didn't have to read his mind. And just for fun, shows and movies says he is awesome. Who is awesome? Is it me or is someone else? Just this scene. Yeah, Hugh Jackman is awesome as Wolverine. I'm awesome too. But yeah, I do this scene with Mutant 143. This scene is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool scene. This sequence, just really cool. Yeah, I am awesome. Mom, that is anybody? Now we're at Bobby, aka Iceman's house with his parents, and they go find Rose some clothes, and just yeah, that moment was which is fine. This is pretty cool. Got some mom's old clothes. Yeah, I am awesome. Thanks for saying that. And Wolverine is trying to get in touch with get in touch with Wolverine. Bobby turns around. That was kind of not funny. There and John is looking at pictures of Bobby and his family. Yeah, and they're about to kiss, and this thing. And 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 his eyes are about to open like. Mhm, mhm. It's all right. And Wolverine is taking people's alcohol because that's what he does. He drinks and smokes because he's Wolverine. That's awesome. And the cat, it's a cute cat. And now we get his family, and they're are there. And just this scene is it's pretty awesome with him meeting the family. And now this next sequence we're about to get to is my favorite part of this movie. One of my favorite parts of this movie. When Magneto escapes from plastic prison, this is my favorite part of the movie. For any one of you guys are going to ask, this is my number one favorite part. Um, I do like this sequence; is pretty cool. Scan complete, no metal, and just yeah, this moment. Have a nice sleep, Lancer. And he tells he tells him to sit down. No, sit your ass. And he's about to pick him up, and here comes the awesome line, and here it is. Ah, yes, that's sad. Too much iron in your blood. Oh, this is pretty dark. This scene was dark for a PG-13 rating. There's a lot of dark scenes for the PG-13 rating, but it works better with a PG-13 with these X-Men films. But with Deadpool, it can really work when it's R-rated. And Wolverine's last movie, we'll have to see if it's going to work 100% through for me with the R rating, because I know it's going to be real. And he breaks the plastic off, and this moment here is when he escapes from the plastic prison. I enjoy this moment. Um, Ian McKellen as Gandalf really put it off in this role, and I really do love seeing. I love seeing. Um, love seeing him and Michael Fassbender play the role of Magneto. And now we're back to the house with the house. Now they thought they were going to school for the gifted, and John just asked a question saying a mutant. We thought Bobby was going to school for the gifted. Bobby is. And this moment, the mutant problem is complicated. And and Ronnie's not impressed, and he's about to touch the tea, and the ice is really cold. This sequence here is pretty cool. And Ronnie calls the police. I hated his brother in this scene. I hated his brother. All he's trying to talk about is not all he's trying to do is communicate, have a talk with his um family, and the way the way his brother acts towards it, I just really hated his brother. Now we're on the X Jet. I'm back. All right, all good media productions. Now we have Gene and Storm back on the X Jet with Nightcrawler, and just this moment here I find to be a very good moment for character development. And just this moment here is really cool. just really nice moment in here. Just it's a cool, thrilling moment. Um, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this part of the movie. Nightcrawler's backstory, I just think he's pretty nice. His backstory is just really awesome. Don't worry, guys, I'm still here. We got 3 viewers. Um, so far so good. Sorry, guys, I have to remove another comment that is not relevant. So far, I'm 58 minutes in. I'm almost at an hour with this movie. Um, just sometimes anger can help you survive, but not all the time. And I like this scene with Storm, and the character development here is is just pretty cool character development. You get a whole lot of it, and I I think that this movie makes a lot of great time for character development. And we are back at the scene with the house. I will be right back, guys. I have to go. I'm going to do some. Yeah, the actor is in real life, but not the character. That is the last time I want. That's the last time we're going to talk about this. If you break a rule, I have to remove the comment. Don't break rules. Be nice on this commentary, and you won't be removed. I said, if you want to do this, I recommend you. And here's the police. The police is about to. It has got Bobby's whole house surrounded. Turn around and put your hands in the air. And yeah, yeah, Bobby. Hey, your brother is a jerk. Okay, tell him your brother is a jerk. I'll be right back. This moment with um now this moment with uh pyro just lighting stuff on fire is just one of the intense thing in this movie is with him burning setting the police on fire and just Rogue stopping all this chaos and bring Wolverine the bullets coming out of Wolverine. I think that moment here is when he thinks Wolverine's dead, but he really is not. This moment, and all the police. Now, I did see behind the scenes making a documentary. One of the person, cinematographer and the Brian Singer, they said in the commentary for the film on the DVD, he actually said that they nearly died during filming this scene due to all the chaos. So this scene was a pretty big, huge risk for the director and cinematographer Thomas Newton Seigel, and just yeah, they are just the way the way the police officer looks and the way his parents look. They no, they still love him. Just, yeah. Um, and now we are on the X jet with Nightcrawler, Jean Grey, Storm, and Rogue. All these characters in the X jet. And it's always cool seeing the X-Men airplane in the X-Men film series. I never get tired of seeing that. That's pretty cool. And just this whole moment, and here you think, and you see him standing. I thought that was cool, and he has a tear in his eyes. It's not. It's Mutant 143. There was actually a deleted scene where from Xavier going to get Cyclops out of this, and that moment was. I thought that moment was cool. And Mutant 143 is just. And now we have the little girl, and just and now from the way this scene is shot, it's pretty nice. And we have another big major ass sequence with Magneto, and this moment where helicopters are two helicopter two planes are following them, and they're about and telling them to land their ship. That moment here was just the moment there was just really nice. And just if I have anything to say about this action scene is that Storm gets to use her powers, and this is a pretty cool moment. And yeah, they're firing back, and they're going to fire. And you see Rogue's having a hard time putting on her seatbelt because they're going so fast. And Nightcrawler's praying. And she has to shake him. And here Storm uses her weather powers, and it goes from sunny to day. This moment here, I thought it was pretty fun with all the tornadoes. This is a cool scene, and just this sequence is nice, just there. I didn't think it was a bad comment if you meant the actor. I do, yeah, I think he does mean the actor, but it gets really offensive if we talk about the actor like that in here. Uh, mm, Tornado sequence. It's just they used both the combined powers of Jean and Storm, and you see and you'll get to see Magneto use his powers soon as we get to it. I'm in an hour and 7 minutes and 30, 30, 40 seconds. There are two of them, and Jean's eyes come, and she's using her Phoenix powers, which she uses the Phoenix powers, and the Phoenix eyes. You never get tired of seeing them, and one of them is about to hit, and wow, and sends Rogue out the helicopter, and just Nightcrawler comes in and saves her, and is Magneto's doing this in their crash landing. This moment, and the one moment when he says, once we get to that moment, it's a very cool moment to see. Jean is not me. 13 just dropping down, and they're about to, like Jean says, it's not me. And yeah, there we go. She said, and then Magneto says, when will these people learn how to fly? the humor in there. And now he gets the campfire part, and Nightcrawler's just sitting by himself as they're discussing what's gonna happen. Rogue tells him thank you, and yeah. And the way all these, the Brotherhood and the X-Men are working together to stop Stryker, but also get Professor X and Cyclops back is pretty nice. And how would Stryker be able to find Cerebro in the first place is because Magneto, he told him. And it's that moment that I was like, whoa. Just this moment, that moment is just like, wow. Just wow. And just he has found them. No, viewers. The movie isn't over, guys. We're not finished yet. And remember, do your Logan. And what she's telling him about this is just like, wow. This moment. Here. I do a lot. This thing too. My family personally enjoy watching and everything they go and just from the ashes of darkness. Now, yeah, come on, for completion. The moment when she's going to Nightcrawler's mind, and seeing he's at Alkali Lake. So yeah. What? I mean, eating both things. You're not getting any both. No. You're my boyfriend. I'll give you phone. Oh, you been up there? Since 9. Since 9 a.m. 9 a.m. No, I I got up and it's not. Mm-hmm. Logan got 6th round. Come on, guys. Over here. Go pack your stuff. Mm-hmm. Now this moment in this new scene with Jane, and it's not really Jane. Right? So yeah, this um, I have to take an intermission for real quickly. Now, originally from what I now at one point hang on, just a few seconds. I gotta turn water on. I gotta get you. All right, once I get you drawers, I give you a shirt. What? You know what? Do you know why? Here you go, guys. I'm back. Now originally in the now we have to take a little bit of an intermission there. Now, originally at one point Wolverine in the original script, Wolverine and Mystique they were going to make out. If any of you guys know that, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know. But whatever it is, the sun beaming on me, but I kind of need it. Now, like I said, do any of you guys know? Do any of you guys know? Did any of you guys ever know that in the original script, Mystique and Wolverine they were going to make out, and I didn't. It was in the original script of X-Men 2, but they took it out. And so this scene now with Magneto, and John talking, saying he's a god of mine, except never let anyone tell you different. I like that line. And the part where Rogue takes off her glove, and it looks like she's about to kill Magneto. Iceman stopped her. I was like, all right. All right then. So yeah. that moment was just pretty awesome, and just wow. We got, and now we're at the scene where Stryker watching the kids, and he says when he builds his machine, he wants to make sure that it's working. And here they are discussing the plan from inside. And just yeah, this part I really do enjoy this scene. It's a cool scene. I really thought it was awesome. And he says out, and they're all talking about. And Wolverine says he's go in, Salt Striker, and then he says I'll take my chances. But Magneto says but I won't. And I'm like, why? The acting from Ian McKellen in this scene is pretty cool. Just the way. And here we are with our final act of the film at an hour and 19 minutes. I hope you guys are still watching me. So far, I only have one viewer right now, and that's it's fine. It's fine. But it's gonna improve. But it's not Stryker, and it's Mystique. And where did all the chatters go, Josh? Will Ferrell says, I don't know. I guess some of them are doing other stuff. But this moment is a pretty cool moment. I do love this moment. Striker! This moment here is where the security guards, they get him. But it's not really Wolverine. It's Mystique. So this scene, and I know my friend Anthony, he likes doing it. He loves this scene. And so I'm going to touch on this scene now. I do like this scene. I love the police scene, the original, and just the moment with Mystique just fighting all of these military guys, a Striker, and just giving the middle finger to them, kind of like the FU finger to them. I was like, there it is. That's awesome. And she just hacked into their little place. When you got emergencies. Yeah. That's awesome. I love that moment. And Striker's like, bye bye. But that's Mystique, though. Get some charges, blow the doors open. Take out these cameras, and they take out the cameras. And then, and Mystique says, I'm in. She's good. Wolverine says, and Magneto says, you have no idea. And just I do like this scene, but we're about to get to one of my favorite parts very, very, very soon. Don't worry, guys. We are almost done with this movie. Boom. Boom. And just and she opens the door so that way the X-Men could come in and Storm, and she just strike a lightning. Just this final action sequence is everything that is and more. Just you have this final action sequence, and just this action scene was pretty nice. And here we are. We're back with Professor X. Professor X, and welcome, Professor. Don't leave me alone, but you come inside. 0 viewers. So yeah, this moment here is like it's like pretty cool. But yeah, this moment here, I thought. And she can't shut it down from there. And, sorry guys, we're here. Yeah, Wolverine's gone, and just this moment here is just fun, awesome, and he goes in to talk with Wolverine. Not Wolverine. Professor Xavier, and okay, I have to move this to a better, different location. Yeah, I thoroughly like the sequence. It's a very cool scene. It's really awesome too, by the way. You get cool, awesome, and he's like, Jason, it's time to go find our friends. And I do love that. I do love that moment in here. We got. Are we still alive? Are we still alive? Apparently, I'm getting. This one, my first one yesterday was all over the place. Got an amazing reception but for this commentary, it's not very good. But I guess people are just having to work and stuff. But it's all right. We can still finish this. We are going to finish strong, my bud. We're gonna finish strong. We're gonna finish X2 strong. Now this moment, I really do like it here, and wow, in an hour 26 minutes, we get the final part with Mutant 143 and Professor Xavier mixed with it actually is in Cerebro in his in his but in real time it's actually Stryker, and that moment I thought was really nice. Kill anyone who comes in, even if it's stupid. That's stupid. Kill anybody who comes in, even if it's you. Get James Marston back as Cyclops. This Mystique here is now Cyclops in this part of the movie is this is one and Cyclops is just like using his powers like woo. That was an awesome moment. I hope I get some people
and Nightcrawler and finds the kids. I love that moment. Okay, we're coming. And Nightcrawler comes in. He saves them. Now, originally there was a scene where after he gets all the kids out, he throws one kid throws up, and I did see that in the deleted scene on the original version I had, because the version I have now is the one disc, but I will have the Blu-ray version soon. Um, and I love this moment. And this moment, we get another shot of the Phoenix Eyes, which the Phoenix Eyes is always amazing to see the Phoenix Eyes. The music in the scene is pretty intense, and wow, just the way it's shown is pretty great, pretty great. And we're not done. We ain't done. Anyways, we gotta go back to the scene. Oh, sorry, y'all. I can't message you right now. Whoever messages me from Facebook Messenger, because I am doing the broadcast, but I will definitely check that out later. And the heat pressure is just rising up. Oh my god, no! This moment here is just a cool moment. And Cyclops goes over to Jean, and he thought he lost her. Just this moment is cool, and her leg is still hurting. um, um, and yeah, there's some moments I thought was very nice. It's 400. The water, the pressure is 400 degrees. Anyone, like I said, I'm watching X2 from my phone. So yeah, but tomorrow I will probably use my computer for the third one. I don't know yet. It depends, but yeah, just this moment here is it's pretty good. I love this sequence. Just the moment here is pretty nice. I enjoyed this moment here. It's a really good moment to see Wolverine's past, and just it was nice seeing that. All that I thought it was pretty cool, and just pretty awesome to see it, and with him and these flashbacks, um, and Logan, just the truth about it, just they did his origin so perfectly in this movie, and you ruined the X-Men 2. I have no viewers. What is going on? But just yeah, I do love this moment um he's he is just wow, and he all his past come back to them, and here's where we get to my favorite part of this movie, the fight between Wolverine and Lady Deathstrike. And if the true Batman was all that he's saying about it. once the metal cools, it's indestructible, but you already knew that. I do like this line, that line when he says, "I used to think you were one of a kind, Wolverine, but I was wrong." Um, and now here we are with this awesome fight sequence. Wow, the way this fight scene with Wolverine and Deathstrike, guys, we have an action scene. You can all come back now. um, and she has her own set of adamantium claws, and they're all just fighting. The way this fight was rehearsed, if you've seen the fight rehearsal with Wolverine and Deathstrike on the DVD or Blu-ray, the way it was rehearsed is pretty well done. And just the music here is really intense, and it fits the it fits the score very well. And just yeah, this moment here is just really intense. Really intense moment, and it's brutal with both of them. And she has the same healing factor as him. I was like, what the heck? Is she Wolverine's sister or something? That was my reaction the first time I did see this. But anyways, this sequence here, just a cool sequence, you know. It's really awesome. And the fight was much more longer than this. The reason why it's not that long because, like I said, they had to cut a few moments out of this movie in order to get this a PG-13. So yeah, I respect them for doing that. But yeah, everything is alright. You know, I'm not fully hating on it, and John is just going in there, and John, they told him to stay in there, and he always says, "You always do as you're told." That moment was a cool scene. I thought the scene was nice, and now we're back to the fight. And just when you think the fight with Wolverine and Deathstrike is over,
You got the computer on?
no,
I'm sitting on your head.
my Gatorade.
Oh.
And just whole action of seeing these it's just you're sitting there and you're watching it and just this whole sequence was pretty nice. But yeah, this moment is here. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Um, yeah, this moment is really cool. I do think there are some cool moments in here. Never gets out of the action in here, and just Magneto just taking all the things off the grenades and blowing them up is just asking me to have my computer. But the thing is, I have to have my computer for me to be able to so yeah, I have to have it because when I do it from my phone, it doesn't come out right. It doesn't come out the way I want it to come out. I know there's more than one person in, but But yeah, this scene, Mystique is there are some movies I have yet to see from 2016, but I will see the movies that I have yet to see 2016. Which is pretty intense. But yeah, I do really enjoy the action here. And the action here is just pretty insane. How's it look from there, Charles? Still fighting a good fight. To me, it doesn't look like they're playing by heroes. I do. That part of this movie was. I still have like three movies left. The Edge of 17, and La La Land. And the Fences. I've seen Nocturnal Animals, but I don't know if can watch that movie again because that movie is just too intense for it. Yeah, it's a cool moment. It's a cool moment. There are it's cool action all the way around. I do find the action there to be sort of. So yeah, I will have to do we'll continue my three movie thing with 2016 catch up. And Mystique says, find all the humans in this film. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty solid. And there is just pretty. Just yeah. But yeah, this scene is pretty awesome. I do love it. But I do enjoy this scene. Taking Stryker and asking him about his past, stabbing him with his claws, and it's a fun moment, and then he says, "Why did you come back?" And well, ID fences, not seeing Manchester by Sea, and I'm not seeing part reason why I'm not seeing Manchester by Sea is because I just don't want. I'm just not very interested in that movie. And Incarnate, I've heard nothing but bad things about it. Saying it's a bad horror movie. It's a ripoff of The Exorcist. So I'm not going to bother with Incarnate or Manchester by the Sea. But why him and Fences? I will see it, and I will see those and review those. I will also I also will review some other films. But all right. For my next one, these final commentaries I will have to move this at a later time. But yeah, it's a pretty cool film. You can't help your friends. You're a survivor. Always have been. And Wolverine said, I thought it was just an animal with claws. In this moment here, when he says, if we die, you die. I've heard Incarnate is terrible. Manchester by the Sea. I'm still not going to see Manchester by the Sea. I just don't want to see it. That movie. So far, I am an hour and 43 minutes into the movie. I'm almost at the end of the film. We are in Cerebral, and what's happened is hard anymore. Magneto has reversed it, and so and so Magneto and Stryker's still trying to escape, but he can't because Magneto's metal skills has yeah. So all the mutants, all the humans are being targeted at the moment. Just this moment here, and it's targeting the president. Just this president. And Crawler and Storm has to go in and get the professor and tell him to stop Cerebro. That's when we get the little girl. So yeah, this is going better than I expected. Thought it would be. I have 61 views at the moment. Thank you, people. Now, I've heard some terrible things about Collateral Beauty. I don't know if I want to see it. But I'm probably just going to not. I'm just going to avoid it. I've seen all the negative. And so, yeah, I do see a negative criticism. But I do enjoy this final scene with one eye's green and one eye blue. And Mr. Stryker, funny how we keep running into each other. Mark my words, it will never happen again. Ooh, and he choked crap out of him. Just this moment here is it's a really cool moment. I like this moment. It's this is a very important moment in the movie, and I really do get a kick out of this scene. It's a fun scene, just Storm is just basically like, and they're getting Pyro, and this is the moment where Pyro or John Allardyce, he crosses over to the dark side. Yeah, I do, and that sets everything in motion for the third film. So yeah, I do like this moment with Storm reversing Cerebro so he can break free, and I enjoy the aspect. And she's trying to stop. Nightcrawler is shaking. And here it is. We get this part right here. Jason, he's gonna be so angry at me. And just everything's over. And he takes off the helmet, and Cerebro is stopped. But everything is not over. It's not over. Just Logan Roy, and there's Wolverine. He's just trying to find him, and just all the collateral damage is just being done wrong, and just the moment here is Nightcrawler saving both the professor and him. That's a really awesome scene. I love that scene. The scene's awesome, and you get some pretty cool things. And they have to get to spillway, but nope, that exit is doomed. But yeah, I do like this moment here. Wow, Wolverine tells me they don't want to go that way. And just that moment is really really good. Saying you don't want to go that way. Trust me. And I do like that scene. Let's see if we got any comments. I just got done watching Wolverine. How many X-Men movies? So far, I only own X2 on DVD and X-Men Days of Future Past theatrical edition on DVD. And no, I'm not very interested in Patriot Day. I'm not very interested. Just got done watching Wolverine. That's cool. We're an hour and 50 minutes, and the helicopter was right there. And they're all stuck out in the cold. But the helicopter's being flew by of course Rogue, who's scared to land it. And Collision Detective, she's scared. Just and just Iceman, he's there. And so Nightcrawler is there. Just that moment here is I've heard about that drink me, but Batman is not related. Batman is not related to this. I still have faith that the Batman movie with Ben Affleck is still going to happen. I still have my faith, and I'm not going to lose my faith. My faith on the movie by Ben Affleck because we need it. But if we don't get it, at least we have Chris Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. Because I'm not ready to see Jared Leto face off against Ben Affleck. Well, in this moment here, just you. Like, on the 5 Blood Wars gets bad reviews. I know, but I've seen the movie and I will talk about that. Where they're trying to get out, and she says, "Anyone see?" And Pyro is with Magneto, and so they're trying to get out, but and Jean leaves because there's a solution. And the director is spelling, and they're all going to be underwater. And they actually, I love that they use miniature effects for that. They actually, that's not CGI, that's actually a miniature, and she's leaving because she knows she's got to sacrifice herself for Cyclops. So yeah, I do thoroughly get a kick out of that moment. So yeah, no, we're not leaving now. Jean is controlling the jet. James Marsters' performance is great, and this is where we get the Phoenix thing, and I do love that we get it, and she can't lower it, and just this film is this shot of her using her Phoenix powers is just this is the best. This is one of the best endings. You have sacrificing themselves to save her teammates, and I like that. I like when heroes sacrifice themselves to save the people they care about. Oh, we got one watching. It's the only way. And this is about we're about to this scene with her dying. Good. Well, we are on this thing already. 0 views. Well, we did have 1 viewer. I like this moment. Absolutely about to become the Phoenix, and that moment, just wow. I just was not expecting it to happen. I was not expecting Jean to give her life like this. And Cyclops is mad saying that I'm dead, and yes, Cyclops is dead. And this moment here with Cyclops just looking, this is where this is some of the most, and she's gone. Yes, she's dead, but she comes back for the next movie. And yes, I do get it. People don't like The Last Stand, but I will be doing a commentary for that too. Like I said, don't expect a commentary for X-Men Origins Wolverine. But yeah. But for this commentary, I will not be seeing through the credits through it. So I will sit through first part of the credits, and then I'll just like leave. Mhm. Mhm. And now we have this moment. We see the president talking to the people of America. My fellow Americans, and just this is this moment, and then everything just stops, and Storm stops everything, and then the teleportation. He's everyone's just frozen, and his reaction, like, haha, was pretty cool. I do love this part of the movie. It really is cool. All the X-Men except for Jean, because Jean died, just died. My wife talks about it. Um, I, and they actually, they actually kept kept that secret. I actually think nowadays when you're doing a scene in the movie where a character has to die, it's hard to keep that in secret, because with the internet you can find it all find out so easily. But I think if they just don't like, and the idea to have Jean Grey sacrifice herself at the end and to be resurrected in the third installment was secretive. So Bryan Singer, he did not tell Famke Johnson until midway through filming. But the way she's resurrected, I do like X-Men: The Last Stand, but there was like 10 deleted scenes that were cut out from the movie. You could have like found those scenes. You could have just took those scenes and keep them all in. You could have kept all of them in. But don't worry, we will I will talk about the deleted scenes that were cut out when I do it tomorrow. But it's pretty sweet. I do love everything about it. Yeah, I enjoy everything about this. There are 3 alternate endings, 10 deletes. Well, I can't so yeah. Yeah, I do enjoy this movie. You know, I still love the film. But was that shot with the president is awesome. Now we are at the final scene of the film with Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean. They're all I mean, not Jean. Wolverine, Cyclops, and Professor X. They're all talking about Jean, and I think because of her sacrifice, that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed it, because they asked Bryan Singer. He actually went with this idea of sacrificing Jean Grey, and they haven't come back in the third installment. But it was okay. I'm going, even though we're not talking about X-Men Last Stand, I might be repetitive. These words. So yeah, go. Now, Bryan Singer, who had the previous two films, this one and X-Men 1, decided he didn't even define the story for a third film. So all this stuff, yeah. Okay. But we will talk about that production history tomorrow. How do I do this? No, oh, here we go. All right, so that last scene with Professor to all the kids, and that was pretty cool. Here's how it was. Bryan Singer's story was originally going to have it will focus on Jean Grey's resurrection with the introduction of Emma Frost, and she was an empath manipulating Jean's emotions, and Magneto's desires to control her, overwhelmed by her power, Jean kills herself, yada yada yada. Have Emma Frost, probably Nightcrawler, and the introduction of Gambit, who would have been played by Keanu Reeves. That would have been a great third film, a much better third film. But I'm okay with the third film that we got. It does have its flaws, but the studio for that third movie was simultaneously developing X-Men Origins Wolverine. So, and let me talk about the final shot. With Jean saying the dialogue from the first film. I do like that, and you get to see the Phoenix bird. That was pretty cool during the credits. I really do like that moment, and so yeah, I do enjoy everything about that scene. I thought it was pretty cool. And I love that we got to see the Phoenix-like shape forming, and Wolverine tells us that she shows. So yeah, all the this overall, I think X2 is much better than the first one, but I still love the first one more. The movie has a lot of great scenes. You can't go wrong with all the great scenes in the movie, and a lot of great acting and great introduction for the character of Nightcrawler. Score is great. I have no issues with this movie. This is a worthy sequel, and so I give this movie an A plus once again. So that was my fan audio commentary for X-Men 2, X-Men United. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for X-Men 3 The Last Stand, and that's going to be fun to talk about because I will be defending that film during the commentary, but I will also be pointing out some negatives that I have against the film. So yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. And don't worry, I will be doing a live Q&A very soon. So yeah. So what? So yeah, let's I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone. We're done. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye. And live long and prosper. And until next time, enjoy the show. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for X-Men 3: The Last Stand. The most controversial one besides X-Men Apocalypse. Bye.